Welcome back to Ingezo zonke izizwe jikelele yonke indawo. This is Ingezo Education Live. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe the video, and please don't forget to share the YouTube video to people who are struggling with this topic now. So this is cubic graph now. We're dealing with what? With cubic graph, which is we're dealing with what? F at x being equal to how much? F at x being equal to ax cubed plus bx squared plus cx plus d, which is that one is at what? Is standard equation. This one is a standard equation, which is we're going to have how much now? We're going to have f at x again being equal to how much? A into how much? X minus x1, x minus x2, x minus how much? X3, which is this one is there, is just the x-intercept equation. Then you have f at x now, which is a into x minus how much? X1, x minus how much? X2 all squared. This is the turning point equation. So we're just going to go to the question now. It says now, we're given f at x is equal to how much? X cubed minus 7x plus 6. X cubed minus 7x plus 6. Yes, this is our question. This is our question. So the question says now, according to the question, write down the y-intercept of f now. The y-intercept of f. So because we're given f now, which is we're not given it in the form of y, which is 7.1, we're just going to say what? For f at x intercept now, for y-intercept, for f at x intercept now, let x what? For f at x intercept, let what? Let x be 0. Are we together? Nice. For f at x, because we're not given y there, we say for f at x intercept, let x be 0, which is we're going to have what? F of 0 is equal to how much? 0 all cubed minus 7 into how much? Into 0 plus 6, which is we're going to have f of 0 is equal to how much? Is equal to 6, positive 6, which is we're going to have a coordinate of how much? 0 and how much? And 6, which is this will be the y-intercept now. Nice. That will be our 7.1. Our 7.2 now, it says now, determine the x-intercept now, which is now, it requires us to determine the what? It requires us to determine the x-intercept now, which is this one. The question says we must determine the x-intercept now. Nice. So now the first thing first now, when we determine the x-intercept, we have the equation there. There is our equation. We just say for what? For x 7 point how much? 7.2. For x-intercept, let f of x be 0, which is we're going to have 0 is equal to how much now? X cubed minus 7x plus 6, which is in this case now, we're just going to look for our factor using our calculator, which is we're just going to say mode setup, which is 3 table, which is we're just going to type our equation as it is, which is alpha x cubed minus 7 alpha. 7 alpha x plus 6, We are not having g at x, which is normally our graph. We can start it from what? We can start it from -4 and end it to what? To +4. Then the step will be how much? It will be 1, which is we're going to check now for what? Yes, you see now we're having -3 and 0. So we're having what? We're having -3 and 0, which is if x is -3, y is how much? It's 0. Which is what is the meaning of that? F of -3 is equal to how much? 0. Which is for us to have this. It's how much? It's how much now? It simply means you must have x plus 3 is equals to 0 for us to have what? X is equal to how much? -3. I'll do that. Therefore, x plus 3 is a factor. You just take the first one. Normally take the first one. So now where to now? Synthetic division. Synthetic division. We're just going to go draw a block. So what we substituted there and gave us 0, we are just going to substitute on our first block, which is -3. Which is just take the coefficients of our equation there, which is we're going to have 1 and how much? The value of b, we don't have it there, it will be 0, -7, and the value of c will be how much? Will be 6. Which is you're just going to drop the first coefficient, which will be 1, and then we're going to have the value of a. So when we go outside now, what do? We multiply. 1 multiplied by -3, it will be how much? -3. 0 minus 3, it will be how much? It will be how much? It will be -3. We go back outside now. What do? We multiply. -3 multiplied by -3 is what? +9. -7 plus 9. -7 plus 9 is +2. Yeah. -7 plus 9. It's +2, which is going to have how much? 2 multiplied by -3. We go back outside again, which is how much? We multiply again, which is we're going to have how much? -6. +6 and -6 will be 0, which is we have the value of b, we have the value of how much? The value of c, which is we're going to have how much? We're going to have our 0 is equal to how much? X plus 3 into how much? Ax squared plus bx plus c, which is we're going to have x plus 3 into how much? X squared minus 3x plus 2, which is these ones you're going to use what? Quadratic formula. This one, x plus 3 is equal to how much? 0. X is equal to -3. Is equal to -3. Which is what are we going to have now? We're going to have -3 and 0. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the root of how much? B squared minus 4ac divided by how much? By 2a, which is going to have how much? The value of a is equal to 1, the value of b is equal to -3, the value of c is equal to how much? 2. Nice. Negative into -3 plus or minus the root of how much? -3 all squared minus 4 into how much? minus 4 into 1 multiplied by 2 all divided by 2a, which is 1, which is going to have negative positive 3 plus or minus the root of how much, all divided by 2, which is what are we going to have, 9 minus 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Then we're going to have our x solutions, which is how much. Write them here now. X is equals to how much? 3 plus 1, it's 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Or x is equals to how much? 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 divided by 2, it's 1. Which is going to have our x-intercept, which is 2 and how much? 2 and 0 and how much? 1 and 0. Thank you very much. So that is how we just find out the x-intercept now. That is how we find the x-intercept. Thank you very much.